Should be good. Guys, I'm pissed off about, on top of everything else, this has happened like on and off, and then like there are periods where I feel like I've done something that should be able to fix it, and then it comes back, and I don't know like if it's an inherent problem, like how to diagnose it or figure it out. But my fucking computer has been crashing so much lately, and I think I'm gonna like really try to figure it out, like what's wrong with it, like this coming week. It just like really irritates me and bums me out, because it's not like it's not like you know, it's not like it takes forever to boot back up or anything, or like it's not like I come back live on the stream like in the next minute or so, like, or that I have to split the VOD. It's just like annoying. It's not something I want to have to deal with because I hate computers anyway, and I don't know, like, I'm not good with them. It's not something I want to have to deal with on top of everything else. It just sucks. It's a problem that sucks to have. Not now, Navlan. I'm pissed off. Fu and her husband built this computer for me, and back when I first got it, I was having a similar problem that they helped me fix. But I just like, I don't know. I just like don't want to, I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to bug people, but I don't know how to fix it myself. The couple like troubleshooting things I found online that I like tried to do don't seem to have really worked. Even though like earlier this year, like there was a part of this year where it was never happening, and then it just did happen. I think the last time that it was like this, it had something to do with the computer was like set to like overclock, like the RAM or whatever was overclocking, like the computer was somehow overclocking itself, and that was causing it to shut off and like restart. But it is crashing. It's just like it jumps back on right away. And originally I was worried it was like the power supply or something, but if it was fixed once, I like don't know what it would be. And I don't know how to like, wouldn't know how to replace that anyway, because I just don't know about computers and I don't like them. Like some days it'll be fine. Some days I'll go like a whole day without it happening at all, and then like but I think it must be more frequent than usual, because it's been happening during streams lately, which like is not something that has ever happened. And that's what frustrates me the most. But hey, look, we did it. And this still counts as positive, boss. We did not we did not fuck it up. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if someone who just can help me like diagnose it even can help me with that. Like K-Man is good at that. Restarting before streaming, it doesn't really seem to matter. Like, it doesn't seem to matter how long it's been on or anything. Some days it'll, like, again, I'll use it for like hours and hours and hours and it'll be fine. And some days it'll happen within like the first 15 minutes of like a boot up for the day. Because I always turn my computer off at night. Anyway, I wanted to look at this because this is like very beautiful. This is a cool screen. Again, Dark Souls 2 is like colorful. I think that unlike, this isn't really like the like great trees or whatever. This is more like these are like rock spires. But I like this forest, and I think just the lighting and stuff looks good. I'm never going back in there again. And this area is cool too. Like, look at the light. Again, I'm sure Scholar of the First Sin is to thank for a lot of that stuff. Yeah, like, I guess it could be that. It could be, like, the same thing that I thought was the problem before that was fixed. Because it wasn't set that way when I got the computer, so I don't know if there's something that happens, like, when I update it, or just periodically that, like, causes it to think it should be doing this thing instead, but frustrating. It could be a driver, or it could just be like something, I don't know, something faulty in it. The thing is, like, I don't really know how to know that. Is what's frustrating to me. I wish I did. This is cool, too. If Gerouge was, like, doing a training arc, there'd be a part where he'd be, like, Gerouge jumping across those things. Except it would end with him going, ah, and falling and dying. Yeah, maybe I'll start by, like, really digging into the event viewer and, like, Googling every single thing that it says. Because it does seem to show in there. It's some kind of, like, critical error or whatever, and the whole thing crashes, and then it restarts and it's better for a while. Something is causing it to, like, kill itself. Or be like, oh shit, and then just, like, shut off. Anyway, we're going down the Gerouge frame. Oh, we're going up the Gerouge frame. You know what they say, Gerouge, you gotta go down to go up. But I'm sure I can fix it and figure it out. That is something I need to hold me to that, guys. That's something we're doing, maybe not exactly this weekend, but before Gerouge next week. I need to just, I don't know, I feel like stuff like that, I like leave going on for too long, and then it's just like embarrassing when it happens during the stream. Not that it like really affects anything that much, but also it's probably like it could end up being worse for my computer to not figure out what it is. So it's something worth doing. I'm hoping for like some ancient guy to give us like some cutscene up here. Can we meet the brother? This is like Twilight Princess. Dragon Airy! Oh, this is Wanda and also Ra. Is this their little nest? Oh, lovely. There are dragons in this one. We might want a homeward bone, actually. I'm gonna go back down. Well, I'm sure there'll be a bonfire somewhere up here. They're not gonna drop like 15 dragons on me or something. Alright, this is also great screenshot material. Yeah, there's gonna be something good in there. Hello, she.
Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
Oh, an
Do
ancient
not
feather.
resist. The dragon welcomes you.
She'll say nothing more. I love her. Have we gotten easier? Or has it just been... Have we gotten easier, or has it just been revealed how easy we are? What did she give me? I thought it was like some kind of key. Oh, it was a feather. Is that a key item, though, maybe? I think that it would be. Let's see if I've got it in here. I think so, too. I think the walls have just come down. Because in Dark Souls 1, we did have one, but it was the, what's her name? You know, the fair lady, the pale lady, the spider lady who I wanted to help and then, you know, couldn't, but that's just how the game goes. But in this game, I have like 3 of them. We haven't even been back to that crow lady that I loved. I feel like she sort of fell off. But I do still love her. But like the Emerald She, Fiora, She from Mira, She of Mira. I like them all. An aged feather. Return to last bonfire rested at. Can be used repeatedly. Wow. Child of the dragon, sequestered away from the world, imagined a world of boundless, endless possibilities from the mere sight of a feather. Dang, that's crazy good. Well, we can just take the fucking bone off of my hotbar and put that on, right? Easiest swap of my life. I think that just is just a hard upgrade to that. We might, forge forward though, because I'm sure there will be a bonfire here. She sounded younger here. I did not pick up on that. Here we go. There it is. All right, and because we're reading messages today, hurrah for Hole! I'm always saying this. Look carefully. Up, up. Bones were friends. Did she? Is she regressing in time, Sis? Are we going back in time? Hurrah for pointless. Rude. Try jumping. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to. Oh God, it's gonna put me back so much further. Oh, it's gonna put me back so much further. Did I even light the bonfire? Oh, I don't even think I did. 45,000 souls or something. Come on, we must have, right? Oh, Gerouge. I can run it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I can run it. Good call, Sis. Watch. Let's go, Gerouge. This is your time. We made so much less progress than I thought we would today. I know there was I know there was a lot to explore in here, but this is one hallway. We progressed one hallway today. 1.5 if you count that big stair room, but I really don't. We were in there for such a considerably less amount, like shorter amount of time, all things together. Fuck Navlin. What if he was back? What if regenerative boss? The she we just met sounds much younger and made mention of guiding you here via a manifestation. Oh, so maybe this is like her true form. Maybe this is her true form, and the she we've been sheeing about this whole time was like her, like the specter of her. Does that mean her manifestation kicka though? Well, what's the lore on that? Well, did she program her manifestation to kicka? This is majestic. This is Gerouge-stic. Gerustic is what I would describe it as. Got a little villa out here. If I were ever to become like a mountain hermit, this is the kind of place I'd want to hermit off to. This is where I'd want to do my hermitage. I also feel like I still don't really know like what the deal is with the Emerald Herald, considering it doesn't seem like there are firekeepers in this. But she could be like something like that. She could be like the one remaining firekeeper. She seems like she is the firekeeper in Majula, but like not if she can appear in other places. Bigger brain and more speculative interpretation is that the aged firekeeper in the opening CG is another of the manifestations she used to guide you. Interesting. And now she's gone. But either way, you would imagine that this was like her true form. kind of don't remember what the Firekeeper. I should have. The thing about that was good about the Dark Souls 1 playthrough is I went back and I rewatched that opening CG so many times, and the reason why I did it is very simple. It's because it had matchups. It's because it contained like the 4 guys, and I thought that was cool, and I wanted to keep an eye out for them. But the opening one of this, like, other than the fact that, again, I do remember the, like, old Firekeeper and, like, it showed the dark sign on you and all that stuff. I don't really remember much else about it. Maybe I'll watch it between this week and next. Watch it again. Let's just do Vigor and Endurance. I feel like I'm making up for lost time on those stats, considering we dumped so much into Strength. Thank you, She. Even if you're the child of dragons, still. She has the feather? She has a... Oh. Maybe we're about to go into, like, big lore here. Wasn't the, like, old crone in the beginning, like, mean, though? Or am I thinking of just the crone in the... who's in the Lands Betwixt? Wasn't the old lady in the, like, opening, like, fuck you, Gerouge? Or am I making that up? Did she say fuck you, Gerouge? Or is that whoa! Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Gerouge! He fucking hopped on that shit. Go back, dude. That's we skipped a lot of area there. He was whoa. He was zooming. All right, I'll rewatch the opening cutscene now that it might be relevant to my She. Free Dragon Soul. That's the opening to Dragon Ball Kai. What was it? What did we get? Where is it? Not the feather? Did we get something else? Oh, the soul of the boss. Guardian Dragon Soul. Soul of a dragon. What is it? Dragon Charms is? Soul of a dragon that guards the path to the shrine. Do the dragons watch over the land of their own will, or are they in the grip of one of Aldia's spells? Interesting. This is a super cool area. That's gotta be, like, it, though. Except there were more doors is why I'm confused. You'd think that when they were like, now use the fucking king's key to, you know, go fucking wherever, that, like, you'd go to a bunch of different places, but this seems so, like, final. In, like, a tack-like way, almost. Seems sort of final in, like, a tack, in, like, a way not unlike tack. Not sure what, that means something to me, I'm not sure what it is, but should we even explore this area, or should we call it here? I don't want to go, like, longer than... Oh, you're frozen. Maybe I should just go... Maybe I'll just go over there. Let's use a branch of yore. Didn't we just get one? Good Dr. Doom. Don't you know how dangerous it is for me to use my big sword on this bridge? Chill out, man. Go back to sleep. Go back inside where it's safe. This is fake. Okay, and these are, you know what these are, you guys? These are fucking curlies. We haven't seen them in forever. Fuck was that? It's probably just another one. Just trying to ball with my bros. Funny video. I like the part later when he's like, just trying to ball with my bros. He like says it again. And he says it again, but he like says it slower. No. What is Dragon eggs. Maddox dragon egg? I don't want to break them. No, I can't get past without breaking. Well, I left them 2 at least. Fuck you, Curly. You, no, there's no Fencer Sharon. There's not that. I wonder if he's got like if he's like a corrosive Curly. The Curly, the Hippo, and who would be a good like 3rd guy in the triumvirate of guys that I don't like in this game? I recognize you also. We've encountered this NPC invader before. I'm not going back in there to face the eggs. I want to destroy them. Oh, Gerouge. We might just call it here. I'm a little like tilted about my computer. Not like enough to like really be like salty on stream, but I'm kind of like bummed like that keeps happening. And we're like not only that, but like we're here in this area. I guess I shouldn't have explored some of it because that'll maybe make it more confusing for next time. But this seems like one of those like you really kind of want to comb it over areas because it's got all these zip line things, which seem wacky but in a fun way, and all of these little like bridges that lead to these little, you know, isolated areas. It seems like it would be a good place to explore all together in one sitting. And it'll probably be more interesting than exploring one hallway for 3 hours. But look, we got positive boss still, and you know what else we still have? We still have a little series called Dandadan. Yep, he didn't forget. Never forgotten, always remembered. What happened on Dandadan this week? They kept fighting. It was a good chapter. I liked it. The fight has been cool so far. They're still in this fight with this mummy pharaoh thing. Again, I think that, like, some may disagree with this, but I think that the fight storytelling in Dandadan, for their, like, best encounters, I like that. They really, to me, feel like sort of like old school shonen fight design, where there's always something to figure out. It makes me think of like how JoJo's fights are written. And I'm not saying that these are like as good as JoJo's always, but usually what happens is like some esoteric, bizarre thing takes place, and then the characters have to kind of unravel like what's happening and how they defeat it. And I think the best Dandadan like battles against the monsters and stuff include that. I think those are the most fun ones to read. That's why I liked the Sharknado fight, even though it went on for a long time, and why I didn't care as much about like all the fighting they did after that, even though some of it was cool. Like the part with GG was cool, but I like the ones where it's like some bizarre effect of like the creature they're battling takes place and they have to figure out what to do against it. And that's what this chapter was like. That was what they were doing on this one. And it was also just cute and good for Momo, and Momo, who still has no memories, and Okaroon, to like, they're like cooperating more. In this one, there's a part where Momo is like holding on to like the one safe place that they're like stuck on, fighting this guy who's like attacking them from the dark. And they like grab his, cause he's like a mummy. They like grab his wraps to try to unravel him. But she's also like falling, and she's like, Okaroon, catch me, I'm falling. And it was just like cute and fun in like a funny way. And that was Dandadan this week, you guys. I'm excited to read Dandadan again on Monday. And there's Jump on Sunday. And you know who else is excited for Jump, I bet?
I'm glad to see you're well.
I bet Fiora is. Let's leave it off with a nice little ski giggle.
I finally tracked down my teacher. But I've decided to keep at it alone. I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
This one I give an 8, I think. I give that line of dialogue an 8.
Master Carillion and I are from Malphia to the south, a land lush with sorcery and pyromancy. Master Carillion polished his art at one of our renowned magic academies. But he argued that the academies were terrible places to learn magic. This quite angered Master Glocken, my previous teacher.
This one I give a 9 because I like how she says, Master Carillion and I are from Melphia to the south. Master Carillion. I like how she says Master Carillion in that second line. That one I give a 9.
Once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land. He made talk of the remnants of some great power and the deep abyss that surrounds it. I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. Oh, I'll never be good enough, will I?
This one I'm thinking a soft negative 399 to, or a hard negative 399 to a soft negative 400. Because not only do I like never remember the first couple lines, but I hate the part where she's sad at the end. So I'm thinking a hard negative 399 to a soft negative 400 on that line. And finally,
it was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died.
that one's a 15
Be safe.
out of 10. Thank you, Fiora. 8, 9, negative 415. Those are your lucky numbers for next week. I nearly died. Thank you, Cozy Fiora. I'm glad even if you know what? Even if she's doing No Heat November, I can rest easy because I know she will just be cozy no matter what. It'll keep her warm. I also just remembered, but before we end the stream, I want to play, you guys, I got a crazy follow a couple days ago. I'm going to replay it for you. Wild times we live in. Guys, thank you for watching Gerouge tonight. This is a weird one. I felt like we were a little off, but I feel like we had some fun discussions. And hey, we finally made it through that hallway. Positive boss is positive boss. It doesn't matter how you get there. Next time we'll explore the land of the Dragon Keep or whatever. Which seems like a cool area. I'm excited to find out, or the Dragon's Eyrie, which is like a, I don't know what an eyrie I think is like a bird nesting ground or something like that, maybe? Or maybe it, question of the day, what's an eyrie? Last minute question of the day. I'm looking it up. I think it's like a, maybe it has something more to do with like the geography, the topography. Not Aeropostale. Eyrie? Aeropostale. Is it a nesting area? I know like some types of birds have those like huge migratorial nesting sites. Is that what an eyrie is? I don't even know how to Google this. What was the spelling? Definition. Let's try that. Yeah, a large nest of birds of prey. Okay. I was right. Hey, that seems like a cool area. It's got the sort of Majula like prestige vibe. Maybe that's also why Emerald Herald appeared there. It's got nice lighting. It's got nice environment. It's got curlies that I fucking hate, but you know, what area in Dark Souls 2 doesn't have some bullshit that I don't like? So that should be fun. And we'll be back with more DK Bonanza on Sunday. Plans have been adjusted slightly. We are still doing Bonanza on Sunday, but instead of doing a full post-game stream, we are gonna start the post-game, play however long you need to play to get Pauline back, and then I'm gonna jump into the DLC on Sunday this week. And the reason why is that Pixel filled me in on this. For some godforsaken reason, Donkey Kong Bonanza has events why. The Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC has timed events. And I don't care about the large majority of them, but the one that is going on currently, I care deeply about. So we're gonna start the DLC this Sunday, like play around with it. We'll explore the DK Island and all that shit, whatever. Pixel said you need to grind this to get the reward for it. But I have until the end of the night on Monday to do that. So what we'll probably do is play however long you need to play to get Pauline back, start the DLC, play around in it a little bit. Maybe we'll go back out and do more post-game after that, or maybe, depending on how engaging it is, maybe we'll do mostly that next week. But I think tomorrow, or on the Sunday this week, I mean, is going to be like our one stream of really like doing, like messing around with that content. And then we'll finish the rest of the post-game after that. So I don't know what it's really going to look like, but I don't want to, like, grind runs on this stupid $20 DLC campaign on stream. So I think, like, worst case, we'll, like, I'll just show it off, and we'll get our first experience with it, and then I'll grind it out on Monday, the day after. But that should be fun. The DK Island area, DK Isles, looks cool. It looks fun to explore, so... Tune in, guys. Thank you for watching. Big love and big good. I'll see you later, haters. And Gerouge will too. Thanks for coming over. Have a good night and a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of November. Bye. I'll see you in December. I'll see you on December 1st. Okay. Bye.